Okay, so back growing up when we were kids and we had the old style cars, you guys remember what was in them, right? We had the roll down windows that we had to crank, had the little crank thing to roll them down. Then we had the push buttons or with a key. You had two keys to your car, one for the doors and the trunk, and one for the ignition. They were separate. You had to lock your door and shut it, or you could lock it with your key. Now, we had no push buttons on that either, no remote starts, nothing like that. Just keys, two keys. The other thing they took out of cars, it seems, is the ashtrays. Yes, just like everywhere else, everything had an ashtray in it. Your house, the restaurants, the parks, malls, everywhere had ashtrays. So did your cars. Not only did they have a ashtray, these cars were packing when it came to ashtrays. They had one under the front dash that popped down. Usually that's where your cigarette lighter was. They sometimes had them in the doors, the front doors, the little flip out metal ones that you could flip out and use. They had them in the back seat in the doors. I mean, they almost always had them in those doors. And that little center console that goes in between the driver and the passenger up front, in the back of that, where most drink holders are now, there used to be a flip out ashtray. Like a big one, too. That was for the back seat passengers. That way you didn't throw them out the window or, you didn't just flick them on yourselves or whatever. Because back then you smoked everywhere. Everybody smoked everywhere. Public, cars, everything. And I know nowadays they've done a lot of ruling against like people smoking in their cars with their kids. And I know a lot of them have been taken out for that reason. But I noticed the last few cars we purchased had no ashtrays. A lot of them don't even have cigarette lighters in them anymore. Now they have like the USB plug-ins instead of cigarette lighters, so you can just put your phone charger in to charge your phone instead of the old round cigarette lighter ones you used to have to use. They are just doing away with them. So through the years, we have lost crank down windows. We have lost ashtrays in our vehicles. We've lost a lot of the cigarette lighters, which we all burned ourselves at least once on and left that circular thing. We all did it. We've lost a lot of that stuff. And does anybody ever stop and wonder why? I mean, I get it, technology, but some of it was made a little more common sense. Anyway, guys, this was just something that popped into my mind. Let me know in the comments what you remember about your cars and what they're missing nowadays and what you miss and what you don't. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you're liking the video, and make sure you're sharing, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.